For the past year, the focus of the drug fight between the Delaware County Sheriff's Office and the increasing population of drug dealers has narrowed. Late last year, a lengthy investigation led to one of the biggest busts in county history. Here's part 2 in my series on a battle in Delaware that's far from over. Jason Wilsey is unsuspecting. At 5'6", he's described on his arrest report as small. But authorities say he was the linchpin in a nearly 3-year drug operation whose web had a reach far beyond the borders of Delaware County and led to the conviction and potential life sentence of one of the biggest drug dealers in central New York.
Within the past year, there's been significant problems, and it really came to the point where something had to be done. And some of those products led us to believe that it was coming from a local source.
The Delaware County Sheriff says the 33-year-old Wilsey stole his product from drug manufacturer Covidian in Hobart. Wilsey worked the night shift in the blending department where he had access to pure oxycodone powder. It's the purest form of a mind-altering painkiller that's reportedly stronger than heroin. In 2010, the Delaware County Sheriff's Office noticed the sale of pharmaceutical oxycodone powder ramping up there and surrounding counties. Authorities say Wilsey's scheme required persistence, bilking the drug manufacturer out of costly oxy powder bit by bit, and then selling it to his half-brother Robert, a convicted sex offender and admitted drug dealer.
The drug dealers that set up shop here in rural Delaware County are very careful and particular in who they sell their drugs to. So it's difficult to infiltrate those circles.
Then on December 21st, a break in the case.
I started looking on the rocks, and as soon as I found that bag, I knew we had it, and that was crucial.
Hidden behind a home's wall, 5 ounces of pure oxycodone powder, street value $50,000.
I'm sure the other investigators and the administration and the DEA and everybody else felt the same way.
The rest was up to Robert Wilsey, who the sheriff's office said rolled on his brother, providing enough information for an indictment.
At this point, I think because of the proactivity of this agency itself and how hard we're trying to tackle the problem is paying off, and people are seeing it and the public's seeing it, and I think that's extremely important.
Meanwhile, Jason Wilsey posted $100,000 bail and remains home in Davenport, awaiting trial.
Our goal is to make the community safer. That's what we're paid to do by the taxpayer, and naturally, it's gratifying when we're able to accomplish that mission. But it is frustrating when we know that we haven't entirely eradicated the problem.
Now, the sheriff's office says Wilsey's drugs led to the conviction of Dante Major, who's been labeled a major drug trafficker. Major will spend the next 55 years in state prison, but could be in prison for the rest of his life. Meanwhile, proceedings in the Wilsey case are inching along. His next appearance following last month's arraignment has not yet been scheduled.